Hey everyone, it's Prime with Iron Octopus Fitness, and today is another installment of Technique Tuesday, specifically about the bench press. So we're gonna put on our bro hat and we're gonna talk about the bench press. The most important thing I can impart to you before I go into the technique of the bench press is that the bench is a full body exercise. You do need to be bracing your core. You can use your glutes, you can press your feet into the ground. All of these things are going to help you have a bigger bench and use your body more effectively, which is what we should be learning how to do as athletes. Here's the bench press. Before we actually get into the bench press, I'm actually going to address a question that comes up a lot when you watch people bench, which is, what is the deal with the arch in their back? We often forget, because the bench press gets billed as this like chest exercise, that we're using our shoulders to move this weight, and so we have to be paying attention to what our shoulders are doing if we want to keep them safe. And what we're doing with our shoulders can add to the arch that we have on our bench, so it's important to do it correctly. I'm not actually arching through my lower back because that would look like this, but what I am doing is drawing my shoulder blades together and down, which brings my chest up a little bit and actually arches me through this thoracic spine, which is my upper back. This is a really good idea to do to set up your bench. So if you're gonna start bench pressing and you're laying on the bench and you're about to grab the bar, pack your shoulder blades because you need to protect them if you want to bench properly. You need to make sure that your feet are pressed flat into the floor, that you're squeezing your glutes, which will brace your core, that your shoulders are squeezed down and back. And when it comes to where to grab the bar, I like it just above my shoulders, maybe out a little bit, because that's what's comfortable for me. When you unrack, you want your arms to be straight directly above the shoulder. And then when you bring it down, your elbows are at about a 45-degree angle, and the bar will hit about here, which is like mid-sternum, maybe down towards the bottom of your sternum. We want to row the bar down using our shoulder blades, and then press it to top, keeping our shoulder blades kind of packed and protected. Okay, I'm using dumbbells, but everything that I say also applies to a barbell. So my shoulder blades are squeezed down and back. I'm pressing my feet flat into the ground. My glutes are squeezed nice and tight, and I'm getting ready to unrack the bar. One thing that's really important is to make sure, you can't really see it, but that my wrists aren't cranked back like this when I unrack the bar. I want to keep them as straight as possible. So that actually might mean that I grab the bar and roll my wrists forward just a little bit so that they stay nice and flat. And then once I have the bar unracked and it's directly above my chest, I'm going to bring it down, and then you're going to, keeping your shoulder blades squeezed down and back, press up to the top. So your shoulder blades are squeezed down and back the whole time that you're doing this. They do not move. They're keeping that arch for you. Okay. All right, so this is Prime with Iron Octopus Fitness, and that is your bench press. Good luck.